Now on the back of this phone, we do have that dual camera setup, which is really awesome, and I'll go ahead and hit on that right now. It's two 12 megapixel sensors, a wide angle lens, then a telephoto lens, and what's really cool is that we do have an extra sensor with that telephoto lens, which does kind of future-proof it quite a bit. Again, it would have been better if it had an ultra-wide sensor, but it's totally okay. And what I can tell you is that this camera is still extremely good. You know, since the whole entire 2020, I've compared it to a lot of different phones in the market. Even 2019, since this phone's been out, I've been comparing it to a ton of different phones. And I've always found like this camera on this phone was really good. It was never a bad camera. It was really, really good. The software enhancements are nice, but I don't know. I don't really have too many complaints about it. I feel like the front camera may be my only complaint. It's a 7 megapixel sensor with only 1080p at 30 frames. I think it's okay because this phone did come out in 2017, but I have a bigger problem when phones like the OnePlus 8s and the 8Ts and stuff come out and they still have only full HD cameras on the front. I have a bigger problem with that. With this phone, it came out a couple years ago. It's totally justifiable. And we eventually do have 4K at 60 now on all the iPhones, which is good. So I'll definitely tell you when it comes down to the iPhone 8 Plus, great camera setup on the back, pretty okay camera setup for now on the front. No 4K on the front camera, no 1080p at 60 on the front camera, but the back camera does have 4K at 60, which is great. No night mode as far as I know, but we do have portrait mode, which is really good. And I'll definitely tell you, like I said, the quality is there. Indoor photos aren't necessarily that great, so you're going to be, as long as you have good lighting, then you're going to be set. But when you do kind of get on the lower end lighting, and it's definitely not that good, and the lighting is definitely not that good, then you're not going to be getting the best quality photos, but still it's going to be good enough for the most part. So in terms of the camera, honestly, it still gets a thumbs up for me. I think it's a pretty good camera for the most part. So in terms of that really pretty much covers it up. Now,